Well, okay. Good evening, everyone. How are you today?
Good,
I'm
ma'am.
very well, ma'am. Thank you. How about you, ma'am?
Yeah, I'm fine. So today we will continue our discussion about simple past. So this is the slide. Okay, so last week we review about simple past, and today we will explain what is simple past. Jadi hari ini kita mereview simple past. So the simple past indicate that an activity or situation began and ended at a particular time in the past if a sentence contains when and has the simple past in both clauses. The action in the when clause happened first. So you can look at the column A, I walked to school yesterday. Jadi ini contohnya, the first example is A, I walk to school every day. And then the second example, I bought a new car 3 days ago. And then C, example C, she stood under the tree when it began to rain. And the last example, when I dropped my cup, the coffee spilled on my lap. Jadi, simple past digunakan untuk menggambarkan aktivitas atau kegiatan yang diawali atau diakhiri pada waktu yang lampau atau pada masa lalu, particular time atau definite time. Jadi ada keterangan waktunya. Di sini kita memakai yesterday, ago, and last, ya, last month, last week, seperti itu. Kemudian untuk penggunaan when, itu yang perlu diperhatikan adalah in C, ya, di contoh C itu the rain began. Jadi kejadian yang pertama kali terjadi itu akan didekatkan dengan when, ya. So she stood under the tree when it began to rain. Jadi yang pertama kali terjadi adalah rain-nya, baru kemudian she stood under the tree. Sama dengan yang di when I drop my cup, the coffee spilled on my lap. Jadi when I drop my cup itu adalah kejadian yang pertama, ya. Kemudian berikutnya kita melihat ke regular and irregular verb. Ya, ini ya. Jadi regular and irregular verbs. Regular verbs.
I'm sorry,
Yes.
ma'am.
Isudin.
The PowerPoint still freezing.
Still
Nggak
reading.
gerak, ma'am.
Oh ya, mungkin karena faktor internet, ya. So you can look at GC, ya. In GC I have sent the PPT.
Oke, ma'am.
Ya, jadi nanti so you can look at the PPT. Saya terangkan aja secara singkat, ya, regular and irregular verbs. Jadi regular verbs itu adalah simple past and past participle and in at, ya. Jadi simple form hope menjadi hoped pakai ed, ya. Kemudian past participle-nya hoped and present participle-nya hoping. Kemudian stop menjadi stopped and then stopped and stopping. Untuk irregular verbs adalah simple past and past participle do not end in ed, ya. So for example, break menjadi broke, past participle-nya broken and present participle-nya breaking. Kemudian untuk come menjadi came, come and coming. Seperti itu, ya. Oke, and then Bentar, saya stop share dulu ya. Saya akan mengulang kembali screen-nya. Share screen. Oke, sudah terlihat?
Sudah, ma'am.
Sudah ya. So you can look at the table. Di sini ada irregular verbs. Saya belum bisa slideshow ya, karena mungkin ada gangguan internet. Jadi irregular verbs di sini ada 108 kata ya. Jadi kata dalam bahasa Inggris yang memiliki irregular verbs in simple past. Ada arise, be, bear, beat, become, begin, and so on. Kemudian next. Ya, ini kemarin kita bermain games ya. Membuat kalimat dalam simple past. Ya, untuk formulanya subject plus verb to plus object plus adverb of time. The first example is I walked to school yesterday. Kemudian contoh yang kedua, he sold his car last night. And the third example, they built a tower several years ago. Ya, ini untuk negative formnya. So, subject plus did plus not plus verb plus object. Example-nya, Jim did not finish his homework. Jadi, jika membuat negative form, maka verb-nya kembali menjadi verb one ya, dengan ditambah did not. This is the auxiliary. Yes, let's see conjugating the past simple in negative. Contohnya, I did not wash the car, you did not wash the car, he or she did not wash the car, he did not wash the car, and they did not wash the car. Kemudian selanjutnya, interrogative form of simple past. How do we form the past simple? Ini formulanya did plus subject plus verb plus object. For example, did you listen to music last night? Ya, ini ya. Conjugating the past simple, contohnya did I wash the car, and then did you wash the car. Next, did he or she wash the car, and then did he wash the car, and did they wash the car. Untuk the assignment-nya, kemarin setiap grup ya membuat kalimat positif, negatif, and interrogative dalam bentuk simple past. So the instruction is each group makes the 3 sentences that contain irregular verbs from alphabetical list in the form of positive, negative, and interrogative. Totally, it consists of 9 sentences. And then write a biography of famous person. It consists of his or her life, achievement, and motto. Then present it in the class. Yeah. Okay, this is the references. Thank you very much. Okay, now group 5, are you ready for presentation? Yeah, this is group 5. Oke, silakan group 5, ada yang mewakili? Okay, this is there are some members of group 5, ada Airlangga, Firya, who will present it. Ya, silakan.
So yeah, now we are from group 5. We're going to presentate our presentation about simple past and biography. But before that, let me introduce ourselves. My name is Indra Fajar Kautsar. And then there are my friends Erlangga Sadia Mardika, Firil Novandi, Kayla Mahdia Arkananta, Muhammad Aryan Syahrul Arifin, Nil Cakna, and Salma Salsabila Linas. And yeah, let's get started. So this is the example of the positive simple past. First, I saw a movie yesterday. Second, she wrote a song about him several years ago. And third, they went to the zoo 2 days ago.
This is the example of negative simple past. First, we did not forget to finish our homework. Second, she did not read the book. And third, he did not forgive me.
Interrogative. Did she win the competition? Did they make the cake? Did you hear the noise?
Ya, silakan dibacakan.
Selanjutnya ada Jules Henry Fayol. Henry Fayol was born on July 29, 1841 in Constantinople, current Istanbul, to French parents. Henry Fayol was a French industrialist, meaning mining engineer, executive, and director of mines. Fayol, together with fellow engineer Frederick Winslow Taylor, is considered a founder of modern management. He developed the general theory of business administration, which is often called Fayolism. He was a theorist of business administration and gave a set of 14 principles and 5 functions of management that forms the base of business administration.
Okay, next, in 1916, Henry Fayol book Administration Industrial et General. It was in the English version of this book that he presented his famous theory of Fayolism. In 1921, he published The Industrial Disability of the State. He was employed as a mining engineer by Stephanie Mori for his company, the commentary for Chambol de Cazeville in 1860. Next, Fayol was a person who was fully committed to improvement of the working condition for employees in mines. He changed the way labor was divided among work and allowed them to work in terms. His methodologies result in increased employees' satisfaction and higher productivity. Okay, next.
That's all,
Thank
ya.
you.
Yeah,
That's all.
okay. So this is from group 5, ya. Okay, very simple presentation.